Hey, how y'all doing? And I hope everyone is having a wonderful Thursday. Um, we are, like you said, we are having not a bad day ourselves. I should say not. Um, hey, Yaden Mammal, hello and welcome. Oh, hey, Yaden, thank you so much for coming. Um, can I get my phone? Um, Maybe that might be hard now. Why? I think he just wants to see your phone. I got it on the charger in the other room. Yeah, but anyway. Hey, Handpay Mammal, hello and welcome. Oh, hi, Handpay Mammal. So glad you're able to make it. And Trip Mammals, hey, thank you so much for coming by. And Judy, hello and welcome. Um, yeah, the Trip Mammals, they did a review of that Popeyes Rippin' Chicken. Yeah, I know we have had one good experience since then, but that definitely confirmed us when we did it. We did not get Rippin' Chicken. Yeah, what they got and what we got was not the same. So if you want to see what that looked like, then definitely check out the Trip Mammals and their review. Hey, Annabelle Mammal, hello and welcome. Hey, how's it going? Um, so play Earth, Wind, and Fire Stone on my phone. Um, we're using the phone um to go live. So yeah, that's not something I'm going to be able to do while we're doing this. Hey, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Rahemu, thank you so much for coming. Hey, now Game Mammal, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, really? Thank you so much for coming, and good morning to y'all. We will get there. Yaden, but it is not something. It is not something I can do this time. Maybe I can find a workaround for it. Next live stream. Um, yeah, that's going to be on Saturday. So yeah, I'll see what we can do. Also, we got to be very careful around. Y'all are asking me to do music and whatnot as far as like playing music. We got to be very careful because there's copyright issues. So that may or may not be a thing. Hey, Doctor Taste Good Mammal, hello and welcome. Oh, hi, Doctor Taste Good Mammal. I'm so glad you're able to make it by. Yeah, that is awesome. Our friend Doctor Taste Good Mammal has does some amazing prey. A lot of times on the Yoder YS 640. Yeah. I love me some good meat prey. So yeah. Um, Hey, yo one, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, hi, yo one. Thank you so much for coming. So, anyway, I see there's a few y'all in here. I even recognize some of y'all from Now Games channel. Again, yo one and Ramahu. I'm so sorry, I cannot pronounce that name. But those of y'all who are in Japan, thank you so much for taking the time to come over on what, from your point of view, is Friday morning. Um, that's very cool. Um, but yeah. So anyway, we went ahead and recorded Friday's video today. Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. Um, but you know, for Friday's video, we did a Wendy's the Wendy's new jalapeno popper chicken sandwich. It was just amazing. Yeah. Johan, I'm sure you'll eat all the pineapple pizza. Yeah, Bob over here, I love pineapple pizza pray. I could totally go for that. And Joe kind of not so much. Oh, hey, oh, Johan, you're from France. Oh, hey, I guess good evening to you. Then very it's got to be about midnight or something there. Yeah, the truth is, I seldom have ever met pizza pray that I do not like. Like, yeah, Bob will do all sorts of weird exotic things like pineapple or like green pepper or whatever. So like vegetables to us carnivores is undigestible garbage. Yeah, well, hey, you got to do what you got to do. Oh wow, 1:04 a.m. Well, thank you for staying up so late. So oh hey, Yaden, I got the Russian Spinosaurus thing going on. Um, well, hey, that's cool. Your fridge just called you. My fridge calls me, and I just want to have some prey. Oh, hey, Brino Mammal, thank you so much for coming by. Hey, Brino, hope you are having a great Thursday. And seems like you might have gotten a bit more snow today than we did. So, oh yeah, we got about another like 2.5 inches on top of the about the foot of snow we got earlier. But glad that it's starting to clear up a bit. Yeah, for sure. Um, and that is the thing here in Cleveland, Ohio. Like snow and even a lot of snow is it's not fun, but it's something we're used to. It's something that we are familiar with and can deal with, and you know roads get clear, and life goes on. Yeah, but I do feel bad for people who are in places where like it's cold, they don't got no power. Mammals don't know. They don't have the means to like clear roads or whatnot. So yeah. Ooh, you got snow there too. Um, Yaden Memel. That is pretty impressive. Yeah, I got to get over there, and we got to check out Yaden Mammal's latest video. Yeah, I think we are trying to stay current, but it does happen. So yeah, trip mammals. You're right about them Texas mammals. Um, you know, basically what they got was like Cleveland weather. We're used to it. They certainly ain't. Now, if we had a summer like they do in Texas, we might be having problems here in Cleveland because that's that's not a thing. So Yaden Russian Spinosaurus. Yeah. So all right, I'm remembering. I have a hard time keeping track of all your personas, Yaden. Yeah, that is cool. Hey, Slot Tour Mammals, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Oh yeah, so glad you're able to make it by Slot Tours. Um, and Chef Mammal, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, I hope you are having a great morning there in Bangkok. One thing I am always impressed about Chef Mammal is his ability um, to use the knife and make that work. So you know, but I just like to do a lot of slicing. And hey, scratching the itch mammals, hello and welcome. Oh, hi, itch mammals. By the way, I'm so looking forward to this. Our friends Scratch and the Itch, they do, for those of y'all who don't know them, they do lotto scratching prey, and they find paper rectangles on those lotto tickets. Um, and is very it is very very nice. So yeah. Yaden Yaden Spinosaurus, see your videos. I have seen your videos. Um, you know, I didn't know you was a Spinosaurus. I thought you was like little, but I have seen your videos. I've seen some of the reviews you've done, Yaden. Um, forever mammals. Hello and welcome. Um, Charlie, Charlie Grace. Hello. Thank you so much for coming. Um, so yeah, forever mammals. They are very very nice. Oh yeah. Oh, you're asking about Bob's little nerd ship. Oh yeah, I am. Um, yeah, this is my 1701D. This is a shuttlecraft from Captain Picard's um, Enterprise. Um, very cool. Okay, so you should just be referred to as Spinosaurus. Gotcha. Sorry about that. Again, I am confused. I mean no disrespect. Yeah, sorry about that. Bob is a little bit thick sometimes. What are you talking about, Joe? I'm just saying, um, you know, yeah, and that's right. I I I am definitely a huge fan of Star Trek. Not so much Joe, but yeah, I usually on this stand I do have like some of my plastic mammals, but this time I figured it would be time to bring out the Enterprise shuttlecraft. Oh, hey, Paul Mammal, hello and welcome. Hey, Paul Mammal, thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate it. So anyway, all right. Well, hey, Spinosaurus. Sorry about that. Like I said, I apologize. We have worked that out now. You have said that repeatedly. All right. So you're gonna get it right, Bob. It's not Yaden. It's the Spinosaurus. Yes. Very sorry. Hey, Billy Mammal, thank you so much for coming by. Oh, hey, Billy Mammal, thank you so much for coming. Um, and so yeah. So Billy Mammal, you are probably in one of the few places here in the United States that has not had like inordinate amounts of like snow or cold weather or whatnot. Yeah, I think you said last time it was like in the 50s there. Oh yeah. Hey, Fear Mammal, hello and welcome. Um so Forever Mammal asking what we had for dinner. Well, we did like as far as my favorite kind of prey, that is kind of up in the air. Let's face it, Bob, you're a huge fan of sea prey. I do like sea prey, like sushi, sashimi, or like crab leg prey. That is always amazing. Um, that's true. But like tonight, you know, I think we just had Burger King prey, and that's you know that's just easier. So, oh, Billy Mammal, 50 degrees and rainy, and Fear Mammal, all all the all the snow you got there too. So, like I said, I saw like most of the country. Um, that's what we got going on. Um, you know, it's like Cleveland weather is like everywhere, and they're like not prepared for it. Ooh, itch mammals, you had taco prey. Um, you know what I found when we went to our local Taco Vago, which is like authentic Mexican taco prey. I learned a lot about how different that can be from what I once thought of as a taco. Yeah, very very interesting. I enjoy all sorts of taco prey. Um, so Itch Mammals were the hatchlings fans of taco prey. I know I really do enjoy like going to my going to my taco place um and getting like Taco Tuesday, but can't be doing that's unfortunate. You can't do the cilantro. I love cilantro too. I'm kind of with the itch mammals on that. Um, that that you know the cilantro it's undigestible junk food, Bob. Oh, but just in moderation for sure. Oh, Billy Mammal, you're having lasagna. All right, so you got like meat and cheese there. So you got most of the food groups, and I got a feeling you got the caffeine and alcohol covered too. Joe, you know what? Oh, anyway, that is that is not good. That is not good for your mammal. I'll tell you what. Snow outside. Like when we got done shoveling the driveway. I mean, it was pretty substantial. Yeah. And unfortunately, like maybe that there is room for a short with that tomorrow before we get a warm up. But we should do a short in the snow. I'd be down for that. You're the one who's kind of like y'all talk a big game, Bob, but like once it gets time to go out in the snow, you're all like, oh, my claws are gonna get cold. So it's probably gonna be me doing a short tomorrow in the snow. Well, you're probably right. But oh yeah, right, you are, Annabelle Memel. Actually, it is great here for skiing, and you would not think that Ohio would be good for skiing, but there are a number of ski resorts um, on the slopes of the Cuyahoga River Valley. It isn't like a mountain, but as you go down into the river valley, it is actually not a bad place to go skiing if you are into such things. Well, I'll tell you what, I ain't worried about it like at all. So, oh wow, so itch mammals, they're in Minnesota, 9 days below zero, and you're going to be in the 40s. Wow, that is going to be like a that is going to be shocking. Um, you know, yeah, some mammals might think that 40 degrees is cold, but that's like almost 50 degrees from where you were. Y'all are probably gonna be wearing shorts. So, oh wow, and Billy Mammal um made a vodka sauce for lasagna. Now that again is impressive. Yeah, Annabelle Memel, and they're in Iowa too. Like you know, um, 30 compared to 30 compared to like -15. I saw someone had showed like it was like a 10-day weather forecast for Omaha. I think it was on. I don't know if I saw it on Facebook or whatever, but it was like you know, it was like one day the temperature was like 8, and then one day the temperature was like 6, and then one day it was 7. Or it was 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9 over those days, and they were like it was captioned um, you know dang it, Jenny Memel, nobody wants your telephone number. Um, but yeah. Oh wow. So Paul Mammal, you got it into the 70s today. Yeah. And I guess that's the reality is ain't nothing is free. Yeah, cost of living is high, but there are some perks to being, in a more temperate climate. I suppose that is true in like Hawaii too. Oh man, itch mammals, I cannot wait to see y'all head to Vegas. I know y'all been talking about doing that for a while. So you know, um I'm definitely looking forward to that. So you know what? I don't know about that. Oh yeah, people still call and look for I'm sure that song is like classic. Um and 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. That's just gonna be impressive. You know what, Bob? I think it would be awesome. Um, like you said, to do like you've talked about Vegas before. Like I've never been. Oh yeah, there is so much to do that even doesn't involve um, gambling. But it is like I remember I was like super impressed by Madame Toussaint's wax museum, and of course at the time when I was there, um, the there was the Star Trek experience. Shocking that that would excite you. And then there was also this Titanic museum in Vegas at the Tropicana, where apparently, and I do not know if it is still there, but it is really interesting. I saw a documentary about a piece of the Titanic's outer stern section being raised, and it ended up there, so it was interesting. I got to see it. Very impressive. So, um, thank you, Mr. Rich Mammal, for reminding y'all. Yeah, if you don't mind, do smash the claws up button. Um, and Canna Mammal, hello and welcome. Oh, hi, Canna Mammal. So glad you're able to make it by. So, oh, you said 2 years ago you went to see Bodies of the Titanic's exhibit. The time they were at the Luxor. We were. I went to the Luxor and just like got on the inclinator, and it was just awesome. Um, we had like lunch there. It was a fun time. Um, you know, but again, did not do a ton of gambling myself. Also, not surprising. Oh, Annabelle Mammal, thank you so much for the super chat. We um, really do appreciate that. Yeah, the super chat that really does help us out. Annabelle Mammal, thank you so much for coming. Um, it's interesting. Our remember you talking about the Titanic wreck, like finding like mammal shoes near the wreck. Yeah, that is actually probably all that is left of a mammal that went down with the ship. After all this time, the leather is the thing that would not be like consumed by marine organisms. Um, yeah, that's kind of next level, Bob. I don't know. I always found that very fascinating, and the Titanic was especially interesting because she was not one of a kind. In fact, she was not even the first of her class. There were actually um, going to be three such liners. They were Olympic class. So the Olympic was first, the Titanic was second, and the Britannic was third. And the Britannic was not finished before World War One happened, was converted into a hospital ship and struck a mine and sank off the coast of Greece. All right, so this is high level nerd stuff. So you're saying that of them Titanic class ships or whatever y'all, they're Olympic class, Joe. Whatever. You're saying that two of the three sank. Yep. And that two of the three never like sank before ever like completing the job as passenger ships going from like the United Kingdom to the United States. Yep. In fact, it was really the beginning of the end for the White Star Line. They were they were bought out by Cunard, I think about a decade later. But like that was really the Olympic trio really really did them in. Now the Olympic herself saw service actually even with Cunard colors. I think towards the end of her career, she was like broken up for scrap in the 1930s. All right, nerd boy. Hey, weekend RVing, hello and welcome. Oh, weekend RVing, hey, I don't know if it is James Millie or both, but I hope you mammals are doing okay. Um, I know you were saying that you were, being there in Texas, you were having problems with like, the camper and it being all cold and stuff. So, um, you know, that's that's the company. That's I hope that I hope you guys are okay. Chef Mammal, they built a copy in China and a Titanic too. Oh yeah, that is very interesting. And to use it more for like transatlantic service. But more as a cruise. Because obviously, if you need to get from New York to London, you get on a plane, and you're there in a matter of hours. You do not need to get on a ship that takes like days. But but uh but yeah. And Annabelle Memo, I was not exactly sure about the specifics of that, but I definitely do want to look into that. So, um, but anyway, um, so yeah, this is Bob off on a nerd tangent. Happens a lot, by the way. Well, actually, it's interesting, Annabelle. You bring that up. Like Captain Smith of the Titanic did not survive, but the steamer Californian, the captain, his name was Stanley Lord. Um, you know, and just through miscommunication or whatever, did not, the Californian did not. All right, Bob, this is overload. I'm pretty well done. So yeah. Um, oh, Bob. Yeah, sorry. Doing the zoomy thing. You know what? Why can't you do that like when it would be useful, like in the course of our videos? I do not know. I think it probably has to do more with the fact that we are using the YouTube app as our thing. So, oh yeah, Mr. H. Mammal, yeah, the Britannic sank because of the different water depths. Well, um, the um, the Britannic um, the Britannic did sink in much shallower water. In fact, if you look at the wreck of the Britannic, you see the bow is actually smashed because like it sank in water that is like deeper than it's actually shallower than the ship is long. As opposed to the Titanic, which sank in the abyssal plain, which is like in water that was miles deep. But obviously, if you put steel, especially steel from that era, in salt water for 100 years, neither wreck is going to last forever. So, oh, now see, Paul Mammal knows a lot more about that. It's very interesting. You think like something like the Titanic, which is in rough shape, the wreck. Conversely, over in the Pacific, the aircraft carrier USS Yorktown CV5 sank in similarly deep water, but is almost completely intact, like paint and everything. And I guess it has to do with, again, the the local environment. You know, um, having to do with that, like like it's diverse depending on where you are. Um, yeah, the Britannic, having like obviously sunlight, and I think the waters off of Kia are a very um, clear, even. Um, oh, wait a minute. What are you talking about, Fear Mammal? Must go beyond Super Saiyan 3 and become. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, and right you are, Paul Mammal. The Titanic, when it sank, and the metallurgy of the day, there's a lot of sulfur in the steel that is very it makes the metal comparatively brittle. And that's had a lot to do with why the Titanic, first of all, had the problem she did with the iceberg, and second of all, why she broke. So, um, oh wow, Mortal Kombat, Mr. H Mammal, that's awesome. I love Mortal Kombat. Oh, you're talking about the mammals that fight. I never really did get into that. Shocking. Bob and I disagree on what we enjoy, but whatever. Um, Fear Mammal, you were asking why they said it was unsinkable. Well, they said it nearly unsinkable, and that had a lot to do with the fact that Titanic and the Olympic trio um, had watertight compartments up to a certain deck, um, and it definitely it definitely was more sturdy than a lot of ships of the time. But the term was nearly unsinkable, but the press got wind of that and just ran with it. So, um, but yeah, like, um, so that's high level nerd stuff. No, no. Um, it's just like steel from 100 years ago, like just the sulfur, and right you are about the fire. Um, but anyway, I digress. The point I'm trying to make, Mr. H Mammal, is if you are into this kind of stuff, the H Mammals, if you are into this kind of stuff, you definitely want to go to the Tropicana and check it out if it's still there. Um, but yeah, me too. Like you said, I definitely do too much history. Oh, wait a minute. I ain't never seen the trailer for that Mortal Kombat movie. Johnny Cage. Yeah. I have a feeling that Mortal Kombat is one that Joe is going to watch, and I am probably going to be there, um, you know, just along the way. Um, but I do like I do like the idea of just going to the theater. Ooh, that would be cool. Um, so Oh, ooh. Paul Memel, you were saying 90 plus cars made of Henry Ford steel, known as Vandalim steel, nearly rust proof. Okay, so that is very interesting. Um, I wonder if that was like the beginning of stainless steel. Wow, Joe, you have been paying attention. Well, I just know that kind of metal, it ain't supposed to like rust or whatnot, or not supposed to rust as much. But I mean, heck if I know. I just want to have meat prey. So, ooh, okay. Annabelle Mammal, that is cool. Um, Again, that's another thing that since the mammal virus has come, there are a number of museums that I really miss. Um, like I am in Ohio, we live in Cleveland, but used to go to Dayton all the time, and the United States Air Force Museum is in Dayton, and I just love seeing mammal flying machines, from the right mammals, like all the way up to the present day, like F-22s and F-35s there too. So like again, that's another thing, you know, that I you know just oh yeah, Paul Memel. Yeah, that is cool. And Brian O'Malley, yeah, the Wright Patterson Air Force Base Museum. By the way, that's a mark that you are really from Dayton. WPAFB um, means Wright Patterson Air Force Base. Yeah, anybody in Dayton will know what WPAFB means. But once you get outside of Dayton, you're like, huh? Yeah, that means Wright Patterson Air Force Base. So, um, you know, oh, Annabelle Mammal. Yeah, that's another thing. Soon, maybe this summer, the Cleveland Museum of Natural History, something very, very fun. Hey, in the game mammal, hello and welcome. Oh, hi, in the game mammal. So glad you're able to stop by. Yep. So, um, yeah, that is so awesome. So glad you are able to be here on this fine Thursday evening. And hey, Scratch and Bo on the go. Hello and welcome. Oh, hi, Bo Mammal. So glad you're able to make it by. Um, by the way, I'm so grateful, like, to see our friends able to make it to our Thursday stream, um, who do Lotto Scratch and Pray. Yeah, that is actually kind of why we created the Thursday stream, so that I know that a lot of people are very busy, especially in the Scratch community, um, on our usual time on Saturday. So, we had another time slot here, but we are grateful um, to to do this. So, Annabelle Mammal, I am, as far as mammals respecting the bones of our ancestors, I think it is great that mammals take an interest in us. Um, that can be both good and bad. There you go, Bob. That complicated, back and forth talk. Well, just saying, certainly, certainly can be the case. Um, but I still think it is better that we are, that we are known and remembered, and that is very cool. Like, that our ancestors are remembered, and the very small population of raptors that are out there, maybe can, you know, can do that. So, um, anyway, so Bob, yeah, Joe, um, you think we're gonna do, you think you're gonna come out with me in the snow tomorrow? I don't know. We'll see. I want to do a snow short. Oh, scratching the itch. Thank you so much for the paper rectangles. Yeah, that is certainly appreciated. Yeah, for sure. Really does help us out. And oh, Canna Mammal, thank you so much for coming by. Have a great night. Yeah. Thanks, Canna Mammal. By the way, like you said, for those of you who do not know Canna's World, again, definitely check out his channel. Doing a lot of the, doing a lot of the review, the food review stuff. Very cool. You know what, Fear Mammal? Here's a thought. You ever think of like I do look forward to seeing them videos. So we'll definitely have to check that out. Yeah, for sure. So ooh, Brino Memel got 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 bored and decided to make sugar cookie prey. Yeah, I was actually thinking maybe Carl needs his own channel. Yeah, if that's the case, Carl could come in and comment as Carl. You know, um, especially if he's got like his own phone and you've got your laptop, Fear Memo. That's 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 kind of a fun idea. Yeah, sorry, trying to keep up with the chat, and it's kind of um kind of difficult, but yeah. But yeah, like I said, if you got your own if Carl got his own channel, then yeah, he could do his own stuff. It'd be fun. For sure. In any case, we are probably going to need to be wrapping up for tonight. Yeah, thank y'all so much for coming out. It was absolutely loads of fun. We do appreciate you. That is funny, Paul Mammal. All right. Well, Billy Mammal, thank you so much for coming. And yeah, like you said, thank everybody for coming. And we are going to, like you said, we are going to wrap up for tonight. We are going to be live again on Saturday. We have a live premiere set for tomorrow at 7 p.m. And also, I know Joe is going to be making that short, unless all the snow melts, which it's not going to. Yep. So anyway, thank you all for coming. Really do appreciate y'all, and have a great night.